Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Steelrising. Wir stehen hier im Dunkeln und man kennt nur unsere noch dunkleren Augen. Da können wir hoch. Da können wir hoch. Hier ist aber ein Zettel. Doch kein Zettel.
The debt was no longer sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the kingdom, but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker. This debt that you and your banking friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes? Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yes, Your Majesty, as long as it is distributed fairly. The representatives of the nobility, the clergy, and the Third Estate must come to an agreement. That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
Your Estates General. Nothing good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances. My rightful enjoyment is being challenged. The streets of Versailles are teeming with loudmouth fanatics with sacrilegious thoughts. Tell me, Monsieur le Ministre, have you purposely set this army of the unwashed against me?
Your Majesty, I have always been your most faithful servant.
Beware, Necker. Beware. I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
Also irgendwas muss er hier vorhaben, weil, oder hat er es davor gespielt? Weil er wurde ja angegriffen von den Automaten, seine Frau ja auch. Also, unser guter König, der sieht vom Gesicht aus so, wieso ist da so viel Platz? Der sieht vom Gesicht her aus, wie ich, wenn ich mich zu viel puder. Dann sehe ich auch so aus. Wieso ist denn hier keine feste Linie? Was soll das? Ach du Scheiße. Jetzt schon, ich bin gar nicht ausgerüstet. Was ist das denn? Ich bin echt nicht ausgerüstet, nur mal so als Info. Ah! Oh. Ah! Nein! Ihr Blöden! Renn schneller! Oh, dass sie nicht sofort anfängt mit Rennen, die nervt so. Mist, reicht nicht. Kacke. Was ist das denn? Keine Granate mehr. Oh. Geh weg! Hol dir eine feste Linie. Steck dir das Ding wieder rein, verdammt.
My dear Suzanne, take my hand, please. Don't let them take me away. No. Oh no, this has to stop. I don't want to be tormented anymore.
That is not my intention. I have come to rescue you.
Rescue me? But what on earth are you?
It is of no importance. What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions, rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And it was cold enough to curdle the blood. Oh, it's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger. I was in another body, I think. So big, so powerful. And there was this commanding voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it? Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions, rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And it was cold enough to curdle the blood.
Na, das hatten wir doch schon.
It's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger. I was in another body, I think. So big, so powerful. And there was this commanding voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it? Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
Who are you, monsieur?
Don't you know? I'm Jacques Necker, Ministre des Finances. Well, I was before I was captured. But this situation suggests that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no doubt. And most of all, for having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't stand a chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife, my poor wife, she wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this kingdom. I need to find a safe place where I can prepare for my departure as soon as possible.
I will take you to the Cordelier Convent. You will be safe there.
War das jetzt vielleicht falsch, dass wir ihn mitnehmen? Ist er immer noch zu Diensten des Königs? Nee, oder? Der König hat seine Frau umgebracht. Da würde ich ihm aber nicht mehr trauen.
À la bonne heure, she's back.
Aegis, what a joy and relief to see you again.
Monsieur,
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
While the most determined are already planning our counterattack.
I did not expect to see you all together.
4 days ago, the representatives of the Third Estate gathered in a tennis court. They swore not to separate until they had established a constitution for the nation. But that was not the only oath we swore. All the honorable men who were at Versailles, representatives and patriots, members of the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing, we still have hope.
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
It was my idea. Voyez-vous, I stay here whenever my obligations bring me to Paris. No other retreat inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis, truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
For 2 whole days, the patriots in the quarter consolidated the outer walls to make it an impenetrable citadel. No automat has broken through our defenses yet.
Where are the monks, mon père?
They are secluded in their quarters, praying for the salvation of the people of Paris. However, we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed.
Das Gesicht von ihm.
Without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis. From now on, you may consider the Cordelier Convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
We must speak, you and I, in private, if you please. Monsieur de Lafayette must not hear a word of what I'm about to tell you.
What do you mean? You all seem to be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
Not at all, madame. We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson. That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre. A labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille, it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Very well. I will go and find him.
Sie behandeln uns wie ein richtiges Mädchen.
Monsieur Necker.
I owe you my life, madame. So I am embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
Do not fear. You have my full attention.
Suzanne, my beloved wife. I cannot bring myself to accept her death. Despite all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive again. I need to be sure. Mon Dieu. What have I done to deserve such a fate? Why has the king sworn to destroy me? And all that I hold dear. After everything I've done for him. My abnegation.
Why would the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister. Oh, my life and my fortune as well. I refused to accept any remuneration for my services in order to keep the accounts balanced. And I personally filled the king's coffers with 2.5 million livres from my own private accounts, bonds in the Caisse d'Escompte, which the king keeps in a tailor-made armoire de fer in the Palais des Tuileries. He stores all his secrets there. I'd wager there's enough in there to sully his reputation 100 times over. You must retrieve these bonds post-haste, madame. They must not be used to allow this madman to build more murderous automats.
Do I have any chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madame. Despite your incredible strength, that safe is said to be impenetrable. It was designed precisely to that effect. I personally never had access to it. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I always was.
Who has the key?
The king does, that's for sure.
Anyone else?
How could I know? His shadow advisors, most likely. Now that I think about it, there's a rumor that has been going round at Versailles for a while now. It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries, that he oversaw diplomatic missions for the crown. Not in any official capacity, of course. Who knows? He might know more about this matter than I do.
I will ask him. I will look into what happened to your wife.
Bless you, madame.
Where should I start my investigation?
In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides. We were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie, on Rue de Bourgogne.
I shall be off.
You are the only hope of seeing my beloved wife again, and of foiling the plans of the clockwork tyrant.
Konvent der Cordeliers. Ja, wir sind...
A word, s'il vous plaît.
Nee, warte jetzt mal ganz kurz. Hier sind nur Männer. Wir haben nur Männer bisher geredet. Ein Brief an Monsieur de Lafayette. La Belle Gabrielle, den 25. April 1789, an den Marquess de Lafayette. Mein lieber Ehemann, wie vereinbart habe ich Monsieur Mercier, den Leiter des Botanischen Gartens, heute Morgen empfangen, als er aus dem Boot stieg. Er war nach der langen Reise in sehr schlechter Verfassung. Dennoch legte er Wert darauf, die Plantage zu besuchen, bevor er mir seine geschätzten Ansichten mitteilte. Er hält den Boden für hervorragend und empfiehlt, Baumschulen einzurichten, um dort 500 junge Gewürznelkenbäume zu pflanzen. Es wäre ratsam, Leiter für die Ernte, Trockenschuppen und Lagerräume zu bauen. Mein Liebster, bitte. Wir haben nicht mal ein Level-Up mit dem Titan gekriegt. Sehe ich gerade. Oh Gott, und wir haben null diese Punkte. Mein Liebster, bitte sag mir so bald wie möglich, ob du diesen Vorschlägen zustimmst. Ich sehne mich nach dir und hoffe von ganzem Herzen, dich in dem fernen Land wiederzusehen, das uns so lieb und teuer ist. Adrienne.
Eh bien, Aegis, did you make sure my men managed to collect the cargo?
No, I haven't gone there yet.
Et alors, what are you waiting for? This is a matter of the utmost importance. The exchange was to take place near the Église du Gros Caillou, the town next to les Invalides.
Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis.
Wir machen erstmal das hier kaputt. Boah, konnte man hier eigentlich irgendwo speichern? Ein an Abbe Gregory gerichteter Brief. An Abbe Grégoire, Gemeindepfarrer von Embermene. Mon Père, unsere Ordensregeln verbieten uns die Beteiligung an säkulären Angelegenheiten. Durch Gebet und nur durch Gebet werden wir die Seelen derer retten, die der Herr in seiner heiligen Barmherzigkeit zu sich ruft. Ich vertraue Ihnen die Reliquientruhe unserer Bruderschaft an und bete, dass Sie sowie jene, die an ihrer Seite im Speisesaal unseres Konvents Schutz suchen, von den Verwüstungen verschont bleiben, die uns ereilen könnten. Möge Gott sie behüten. Pater Etienne Pior, des Ordens der minderen Brüder UFM. Ich will erstmal speichern, bevor wir hier irgendwas machen. Wo konnte man denn hier speichern, bitte? Jetzt mal im Ernst, wo konnte ich ihn hier speichern, bevor wir da weiter quatschen? Hätten die nicht mal hier so eine feste Linie einfach hinstellen können? Was soll denn das jetzt? Ja, wir gehen gleich mal da rein. Ah, okay, hier kann man speichern. Alles klar. Wir gucken erstmal nach unserer Hier. Ha! So, Mist. Jetzt können wir nichts mehr anderes machen. Doch, das hier. Okay. Wir haben 5 Schlüssel. Bam. So, wie viel brauchen wir denn? 12.950. Wieso will mir eigentlich nie jemand einen Brief schreiben? Was soll das? Wir müssen erstmal hier was machen. So. Mal dahin. So. Okay, das hätten wir jetzt. Wir haben nicht besonders viel. Ich überlege gerade. Haben wir noch irgendeinen Dreier? Ne, wir haben nur eins. Ein Dreier haben wir leider nur. Schade. Laubenleblichkeitsmodul. Okay, ihr Lieben, ich würde sagen, wir beenden heute mal diese Folge. Wir haben heute den Schatzmeister umgebracht und sind natürlich mit dem anderen schon hierher gereist. Ich wusste nicht, ob der jetzt da stehen bleibt oder verschwindet, weil normalerweise sind diese ganzen Typen, die wir da gerettet haben, immer verschwunden direkt. Und ich hatte Angst, wenn wir es dabei belassen lassen, dass der Typ verschwindet und dass wir nicht wieder zurückkommen irgendwie. Aber es wäre natürlich jetzt schlauer gewesen, dort zu bleiben, weil wir waren schon durchgekämpft und ja, da waren die Reiter, da war seine Frau. Naja, machen wir jetzt alles beim nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank, dass ihr dabei gewesen seid. Ich wünsche euch einen wunderbaren Abend. Bleibt gesund und bis morgen. Tschüss.